At Lords, this man made his debut 12 years later. Jonny Bairstow about to play your 100th Test match. What's the overriding emotion going into today for you?
Yeah, it's pretty special. I made my debut with you, Graham.
I remember.
Fantastic day. It was, yeah, it seems like a little while ago, but yeah, lots happened and passed under the bridge. But what an amazing place to play your 100th. The journey, I think, is a thing that resonates with me more. The ups, the downs, everything in between, and the bits that it takes to hopefully be around for long enough.
When you say the ups and the downs, I mean, let's talk about a couple of those ups. What's your outstanding moment or outstanding memory of those 12 years so far?
Look, I think making your debut's very special.
You got hit on your chest first ball, if I'm right.
Thanks for reminding me there. But also, I think that you look at Cape Town 2016, and you can't really go too much past the 2022 summer. I think that was something that I'll never forget. It was something that when Baz and Ben had a vision of how we wanted to go about it and play that summer against New Zealand and then India at Edgbaston are games that I will cherish but never forget.
And I mean, you've seen off many captains and coaches in your time, and one of them is sat in our studio in Stockholm, Alastair Cook. I believe he messaged you earlier just saying well done and good luck and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was a privilege to play under Chef.
A
good friend of yours as well. And also Finney that's in the studio. Yeah, Chef sent a lovely message and what have you. So look, to be around those guys and to have played alongside them both, I'm sure Finney's chat's as bad as ever, but never mind.
Awful.
It's been great fun, and hopefully there's a few more to come.
And this 100th game, we've had a look at the pitch. It looks an absolute belter. You must be looking forward to today. Yeah,
absolutely. It looks a nice wicket. Like anything, we'll see how it deteriorates over a few days. But yeah, the overheads, the rain stayed away, which is nice. The picturesque setting that you can see behind us.
Not bad, is it?
I don't think it gets much better than that.
Bit of a Scarborough, that, isn't it?
Well, I'm not sure about that. But no, what a venue, what an occasion. And yeah, we're all set for a great Test match. The boys are frothing to get going.
Well, I'm sure I'll speak on behalf of the whole country when we wish you all the best. Your family are here to watch you, so go out there and kill it, mate.
Cheers, thanks, Jonny.
Yeah, Jonny Bairstow joining 16 other men to achieve this feat of 100 Tests, and that's why you sent him such a beautiful message, Finney, was it not?
Well, I don't like to tempt fate. I'm a very superstitious person, so sending a text to say congratulations on your 100th Test match the night before seems slightly premature, and I never want to be premature. So I said to myself that I would wait until the coin went up and we knew that he was definitely playing his 100th Test match. So I will draft it as soon as we get off air and we can watch the England players batting.
And it's not because he said you got terrible chat?
No, I might leave a little comment in the message about that, but it's a beautiful, beautiful moment for him. His story, his family story coming into it, the way that his family have supported him through his career, it will mean so much to them, as it will do to him. The resilience that he's shown, the determination to make it to 100 Test matches. And he's done it the hard way. It's not been easy. 14 different periods he spent in and out of the team to get to 100 Test matches, so it's an amazing day for him. It's
been a real team effort from his family to get him to this point as well, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, there's the frog, but yeah, it has been, and obviously everyone I think knows the backstory about his dad, David, who obviously played for England and Yorkshire as well, and his passing and what that has happened, the effect that has happened on their family. And obviously, when Jonny has played, first time I played against Jonny, it was 2010, actually, at Scarborough. And there was this, the young kid, I'd played a few games for England, so you're kind of looking out for the next kind of players. And he came out, and he's not a time recruit. He bullies the cricket ball when he bats. And I remember him batting there, 5 or 6 he was. He just came out and just bullied the ball around. He made you sit up and take notice. I was like, God, who is it? And you think, well, this guy's got a chance of playing for England, I think, and he obviously has 100 Test matches, an extraordinary achievement, because the longevity that you need to have to all those you mentioned 14 different periods out the side, to keep coming back from there. I think the versatility he has is one of his main strengths, but also probably one of an area of weakness. As a captain, we have him think, well, God, he can keep, or he could have batted 5. He's a brilliant fielder. He can, it was hard almost like to probably find him that perfect role to give him the stability. And I think since he's had stability and kind of real clear way of playing, it's really helped his game. But as a as a person, to watch those pictures, you know, he mentions he's emotional. Actually, seeing that there with his family there, it was a very special moment. And for his good friend Joe Root to be talking about it, and I actually, the podcast he had on Sky, and he's saying, I hope they don't ask me to do it, because Joe will spend all night worrying about trying to get the right words. But by the looks of it, he did.
Yeah. Can you give us more of a sense of Jonny Bairstow as a person to play alongside, and what he's like as a guy? Well,
it means so much to him. I think you can see there as he's getting the 100th cap how much it means to him to represent his country, and I know that everyone who plays says that, and it does. It means a lot to you, but because of the family backstory and the history that there is there with his dad having played, and Joe Root will be alluding to that, you can see how much it means to him and how emotional he does get. So for him to have dreamt of playing for England when he was a young lad, having seen his dad play, his mum Janet and his sister Becky there have supported him every single step of the way. They've created this safe environment for him to go out there and be the cricketer that he's become. So all of that together, I think, makes this, for his 100th Test match, extra special.
Wow. Beautiful pictures, weren't they?
Yeah, and you kind of... I think that the meaning of what he's gone through, and actually he hasn't had it easy to play his 100. I think his first 100 came in something like his 27th Test match or something. So it wasn't like he just came in and took Test match cricket or international cricket by storm. He's had to really find his way in and his method to get it right for Test cricket. I think we also... I know this is a 100 Test match, but his versatility as a player, actually, at the T20 and the one-day cricket is also, you've got to add into the Jonny Bairstow mix. You know, the fact he's kept wicket, he hasn't kept wicket, he's also back at the top of the order in one-day cricket, dominated T20 as well. He's a seriously all-round cricketer. So this is part of the kind of his cricketing prodigy, the 100 Test match. But I think this little milestone will mean more than all the other stuff. And it would be I was there moment in that huddle, I think.